Welcome to the New School of Marketing podcast, the place for smart, simple strategies that will amplify your business results. Sharing practical tips, insider knowledge, and actionable advice because marketing is something that every business owner can do. Now, let's get started. Introducing your host, Bianca McKenzie, mum, lover of snow sports, camping, horse riding, and in-demand launch strategist and Facebook advertising knowledge bank.
Welcome to the New School of Marketing podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in again, or if you're new, welcome. I really appreciate everyone who listens and takes actions after the podcast. I really like this. I do this for you, and I just love it when I see that people actually are tuning in to the episode. So thank you so much. All right. So we're going to talk about Facebook ads. 2022, I know it's so close. It's almost scary. I'm not quite ready. I need that break first, but it'll get there. I know that. So as a boutique agency that manages a number of clients' Facebook and Instagram advertising campaigns, we're obviously all for advertising. I mean, that's what we do. It's a bread and butter. So a larger number of people are using social media. And with that, the number of businesses using social media is rising too. And this means that it's getting harder to be seen in the ever busy newsfeed. There are strategies to be, more visible, but it's still quite tricky. And you know what? This was true last year, and it's even busier now. And the platforms are growing. There's more and more people on it. And the space of, advertising space is not increasing because, we only have so much real estate on Facebook. So paid media can really help your business be seen by your ideal clients. And we say that 2022 is the year to venture into Facebook advertising if you haven't already. And I've made a list of 5 reasons why your business should consider Facebook and Instagram advertising in the new year. And I have some other things to say too. So, number 1, Facebook is the largest social media platform. At the time of recording this episode, Facebook has 2.9 billion, I can't even comprehend that number, 2.9 billion active users per month. Yes, let that sink in for a minute. 2.9 billion active users per month. That is a big number. And the platform is growing on a daily basis. Even if you think that, it's plateaued, nope. At the moment, it is growing at a rate of 7% year over year. I know, every time I look these stats up, I am baffled. Well, not all of these users will be your ideal client. But even if 1% falls into the category of being your ideal client, that means there's a large pool of potential clients. It's massive. And if you're under the impression that your ideal client isn't on Facebook, then we are not sure where they hang out because it's one of the largest social media platforms around. And most people have a presence on the platform. I'm not saying everyone, and this is why it's still growing probably 7% every year. Is like people are joining. So it is one of the largest social media platforms, and it is almost guaranteed that some of your audience will be there. Number 2 is sharp Facebook ads audience targeting. There are lots of targeting options with Facebook and Instagram ads. And because it's the largest social media platform around, you can safely say that your ideal client is using it, at least some of them. So now you need to utilize Facebook's comprehensive targeting options to reach those ideal clients. And when using Facebook ads, you can target your ideal client based on a number of qualities such as age, gender, location, income, interest, other pages on Facebook that they like, if they are parents of a certain age group, newlyweds, homeowners, and so much more. The options are almost endless. Once the targeting is perfected, you take away the uncertainty and you basically minimize the risk of wasting money on advertising to people that you know would never need your services or products. And Facebook collects so much data on our behavior on and off the platform. They know us quite well. I know it sounds a bit scary, but as marketers, we can use this information in a way that we can make sure that we're only showing our ads to people who want what we offer and not annoy people who don't want what we do. That's pretty cool, right? Number 3 is retargeting magic. Have you ever gone to a website and then moved on to Facebook only to be like followed around by that same website? It's creepy, right? It really is. This is called retargeting or remarketing, and it's seriously magic, in my opinion, and it should be your new best friend. You have the option of uploading your email list into Facebook, and then you're able to retarget people on your list with Facebook ads. You can also retarget people who have visited your website or specific pages on your website, as long as you have a Facebook pixel installed and they haven't opted out of tracking on their iOS device, if they're using an iOS device. I know it's so creepy, but it's so cool. If you have an online shop selling products, you can retarget people who reached the checkout page but didn't purchase. It does, I need to put in like a little disclaimer here. It does have to have enough volume. Like, if it's only 2 or 3 people, it becomes really tricky to advertise. But if it has volume, then you can use all these features. It's amazing. So in short, you can follow people around. I'm using air quotes here, follow people around. It's like stalking to remind them of your business and your product. And although it might sound creepy, we all get distracted at times and we need reminders to complete what we're doing. And there's really strong evidence and statistics that we need to be reminded to purchase something, and retargeting has amazing results for our clients. The last time I looked up the statistics, I think it was 70% of people actually purchased because of a retargeting ad or method. And this, it could be abandoned cart emails. There is research out there that shows that someone needs to see your messaging between 7 to 12 times before they actually purchase. So retargeting is absolutely magic. Number 4, it is the cheapest advertising around. I know you might be rolling your eyes because, sometimes the budgets kind of creep up, but Facebook ads are one of the cheapest ways to advertise, and often with a high return on investment. And you can start super low. You have the option to set a daily budget of like $2 per day, $3, $4, $5, and test what is and isn't working before you scale your ads. If they're not working, the ads can be switched off, which is something that you can't do with like a TV or a magazine ad. You can't say, it's not working, I'm pausing it. It's already out there and published. So yeah, Facebook is set up so that any business owner at any stage of their business can run Facebook ads. I have a lot to say on this because it is not for everyone at any stage. You can, it's set up that you can run ads at any stage. I have a lot to say on that. People often dive into Facebook ads and then get disappointed. And what we find is that they are most likely too early to jump into Facebook ads. Facebook ads will not work if your foundations are not solid and properly set up. And by that, I mean everything needs to already be working. Your website needs to be completely optimized for conversions. You need to be selling already, consistently, and have a consistent conversion rate. You need to have all of that already happening before you run Facebook ads. I also want to mention that, yes, you can use small budgets. And for some people, I think that is a good way to start, because it is quite uncertain sometimes. But also with small budget comes a long testing period. So yes, you can run small budgets. And I think for some campaigns that is warranted. We run, $2 a day campaigns on for engagement campaigns and things like that. But it does take longer. The engagement campaigns, it's fine. It's to build relationships and to really just focus on engagement and getting in front of ideal clients. But if you run conversion campaigns and you run them on a very small budget, you're probably going to be waiting to see results for quite a while. And that might make you think that you're not getting any results. And it's just because there is not enough budget for Facebook to actually completely optimize what you're trying to get out of it. So I could totally say much more on that, but yeah, it is set up so that any business owner at any stage of their business can run Facebook ads, but you need to be ready, or you're going to be seeing, you're not going to see anything that you want to see. You're not going to see the results that you want to see. Facebook ads tend to be much cheaper than traditional marketing strategies and marketing methods. And you have more control over who sees your ads. So back to like TV and magazine ads, they're awesome, but you don't have control over who sees them. It's like, you'd need to know how far or what the subscriber rate of that magazine is. And then they do stay in circulation longer as well. So if it's like an offer you're promoting, then this magazine is going to stay out there for ages. And if the offer is not valid anymore, then there's no point. So there's a lot more uncertainty. It's harder to track TV and magazine ads. So I don't know. Obviously, I love Facebook ads. As I mentioned before, there is flexibility in testing your ads and tweaking them until they're producing the results that you're aiming for, which I love as well. It's not just you got one shot and that's it. It is designed in a way that you're not throwing money at marketing that is not working, because you can switch it off, you can test things. Facebook actually wants your ads to succeed because it'll have you come back for more. So it makes sense, right? All right. I said enough on that. Number 5, Facebook owns Instagram. Yes, Facebook owns Instagram. And this makes it an even bigger marketing platform. Instagram advertising is actually managed through the same infrastructure as Facebook ads, which means that you can get your business in front of even more people. So when I talk about Facebook ads, I basically mean Facebook and Instagram ads. Often I have to sort of say the whole thing because not everyone knows this. But when I say Facebook ads, I kind of mean Facebook and Instagram ads because they are the same. Your Instagram ads are also managed through Facebook Ads Manager. You can do some of it on Instagram on your app on the phone. I see it more like boosting a post on Facebook, and there's just not as many options. So I prefer to run it from the proper dashboard. But yeah, it's the same platform. And at the time of recording this episode, there are 1 billion active users on Instagram each month. And again, your audience is bound to be on Instagram. If they're not on Facebook, they're probably on Instagram, or they might be on both. And by combining Facebook and Instagram ads, your business will be able to reach more and more people and potentially sell more. So that's the 5 reasons why you should be using Facebook ads in your marketing strategy in 2022. Social is going to get busier and busier. And if at the minimum you learn how to run ads that get you in front of more people, so traffic and engagement ads, I'm like, okay, start there. And it could be $2 a day kind of campaigns. But to be able to get in front of more people, I do think that you need to put some ad spend and have a strategy for that. So in 2022, I reckon get into Facebook ads, whether you're an online business, an e-commerce store, or a local business. I've talked about moving to Tassie for ages. And I am seeing so many ads from local businesses in the Tassie region, like it could be Tasmania, like it's not a very big island, let's be honest. Yeah, and I'm seeing lots of businesses that are local advertising, and it's just awesome because otherwise I feel like if you don't know what you're looking for, you're not going to find them. So that's what Facebook ads are amazing for, getting in front of people that might want what you want, but didn't know you existed and didn't know how to look for it because they had no clue. So 2022, the year, if you haven't already, to get into Facebook ads. And if you have tried Facebook ads before, because I know a lot of you have, you might have boosted posts, you might have tried some Facebook ads and you didn't see results, or you're just so overwhelmed by running Facebook ads because there's been so many changes in the last year that it's hard to keep up with. It is really, things have changed a lot. If you just like overwhelmed, you didn't receive results, or you just don't know really where to go, check out how we can work together. There's so many options to work with me. I'll post a link in the show notes. It's for every kind of different business and different budgets. So check out the show notes on how we can work together, because I reckon 2022 is the year to get into Facebook ads. All right, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of the New School of Marketing podcast. I hope it was helpful, and I can't wait to share more marketing tips with you next week. If you're ready to take your business to the next level with Facebook and Instagram advertising, make sure you visit newschoolofmarketing.com to download practical free resources, plus subscribe to the podcast and never miss an episode. I can't wait to go on this journey with you. Until next time, take care and market your business every day.